are doing the SU1 training. Okay, this is where you have booked the appointment with your lead, and you have now scheduled them as a sign-up one call. Okay, that is to get them signed up into the business. And as you can see, I have two very special guests on with me tonight. And so I'm going to first of all introduce myself. My name is Kim, and I live down here in Alabama, and I am a psychologist down here. Got started about almost 2 years ago now, and got started because I broke my leg, and what I realized was if I don't work, I don't get paid, and I wasn't able to get paid for a while because of doing rehab and things like that. So plugged into this internet system just like you guys have. My first month, I put $1,300 in my pocket, and just last month alone, I did over $4,000. So I'm your platinum leader. I've ranked to platinum, so it's great to have you on the training tonight. And as you can see, I do have two very special guests on with me. And so starting with my left, I'm going to start with Haley. And so, Haley, if you can, please share with everybody a little bit about your story.
I got started back in January, and I decided that living in the oil state of North Dakota and working in the oil field is not what I wanted to do with my life, and that I would prefer to stay at home with my daughter because she can't go to daycare due to some health issues, and I didn't want other people to watch her grow up instead of myself. So I looked for a way out of work and came across an ad, and I answered it, and we got started from there.
Good. Well, you've done a knock-up job for sure. So congratulations on ranking and going on to the next level for sure. So thanks for being a guest here.
Thank you.
And Rhonda, tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, everybody. I'm out here in California, and we had nice, beautiful weather today, sunny. Everybody I talked to on my calls, it was raining, so this is a good thing. It's comfortable here. I got started about 3 months ago. Went through a life transition. My husband decided to move on. Kids are out, empty nester, sold our house, got into this program because I really wanted to reinvent myself and then look at residual income as a real possibility due to that I only have myself to depend on now. So I got started in the business. I'm still working my leads and trying to follow the steps, and I'm not a very quick learner, I think, but I've done all right, and I did $330 one of the weeks, so I'm hanging in there, and I can always learn, so I'm glad I'm here tonight.
Yeah, well, thanks for being on. And what we're going to do tonight, guys, is just exactly what Rhonda talked about, okay? It is a learning process, okay? I'm still learning the computer with Windows 8. That's why we're a little late tonight. So anybody can do this business. If I can do it with zero amount of computer training, that's why I got into psychology, because I hated math and computers. So anyway, but anybody can do this, and it is always a learning process, and no matter how long you've been in the business or how much you think you know, it is always something you can learn. That's why it's so important that you plug into the process and plug into all of the training calls that you can ever have an opportunity to get onto. I know since I have been a part of this, I have never missed a live training that there has been, and we do have a very special one coming up in Las Vegas in January. So everybody does need to put that into their calendar because it is absolutely going to explode your business. And then also make sure that you are taking advantage of all of the training calls, like the countdown call that was tonight, which was absolutely phenomenal. And we also have, for the new people in the training part of this, on Mondays and Wednesdays we have www.gpstrainings.com. So again, you'll learn more about that, but what I want to do now, without further ado, I want to go over some of the script training and make sure, again, it comes down to number of presentations for sure. And with the dial sessions being 6 to 8 times a day, dialing everybody, that makes sure that you're getting the maximum amount of coverage where you can get them booked into the SU1 calls. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of script training where we're coming off of the SU1 audio. That's where Anthony has gone through and really basically sold the business for you. Has done all of the heavy lifting, and all you got to do is to be there on the other side and be friendly, smile, and supportive. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and coming off of the audio, and the most important part is the close. So let's go ahead and start with Rhonda. And the first one we're going to go with is coming off of the audio, where Rhonda is going to be calling Haley. And then Haley is going to have trouble, like we all do, with money. Okay, so Rhonda, go ahead and come off the audio with Haley. Ring, ring.
So Haley, now that you've learned more about the business, I wanted to share with you what's happened for me. I got started about 3 months ago and went through the same screening process that you're going through right now. I don't know if any of you are hearing that, but that's strange. Went through the same screening process that you're going through right now. I plugged into this incredible internet system, worked closely with my mentors, and made over $300 in just 1 week. So the business absolutely works. So, hey, let's get your business started. Did you want to use the same card or a different one today?
Well, I'm not sure. Is that a required investment? Because I don't get paid for 2 weeks, and I still have to pay my bills.
So is the $2.99 just something that's outside of your budget?
Yes, I can't. I'm struggling to make ends meet the way it is, so I can't do $2.99.
That's no problem. So Haley, if you're serious and it's just a money issue, there is an option that we can help you with by simply adjusting the amount of products in your starter package, okay? So write this down. Haley, you'll still have access to all the training and have products to personally sample and share to get customers immediately. It's only $141 plus shipping and tax. So can you stretch and start there today?
I don't know. I still haven't decided I can invest that much. It would have to be more affordable than that.
No problem. I know how you feel. When I got started, my entire future seemed uncertain. I was going through divorce, lost my job, and I couldn't afford the rent on my own. So believe me, I was watching every penny. However, my desire for financial security was so compelling. There is one last option I can help you with, where you can get 24 cans of the Verve energy drink, plus start your training and get your business going. It's only $68 for shipping. So Haley, you can do that, right?
I think I could. Can you tell me more about what I'll be doing?
That's a great question, Haley. So go ahead and write this down. Over the next 5 days, the training will walk you through how we get paid, how the products work, how to get customers, and even how to advertise. You can plug into our advertising products to let us drive your site for you, or you can advertise yourself. But we'll be with you every step of the way. So let's get you into training, okay? Do you want to use the same card?
Yeah, I think I can.
Great. All right. Welcome to the team. call, Vima will be shipping out your success pack.
Okay, great. Let me stop you there, Rhonda. Great job. You were very, let me just share some feedback with you. And I think we're having some audio difficulties, so great job overcoming that and staying focused. But you did a great job. You had a wonderful pace. And when she started acting nervous, you did a good job of reassuring her and sharing a little bit about your story and about how it was scary for you to get started and how you really couldn't afford to not get started because of where you were. One thing that I like to do is to start to share with them what their options might be at that point, and after the $299, then I like to then go to, well, let's kind of in my mind, you know, let's think about what we can do and let's brainstorm a little bit here and let me help you. And so I share that, you know, not everybody comes here with a pocket full of cash. I know I certainly didn't. And in fact, what I always found was, and this is true, I spend as much money as I make. So what I did actually was I borrowed the credit card from my mother-in-law to get started. So maybe, you know, you have a family member or a friend that you could get a credit card from for a short-term loan and use that credit card. And then I share a story about somebody who has borrowed a credit card and has been successful. We have a girl that started in the business and borrowed the credit card from a friend. In her first month, she made $1,200. So it's always about aligning and redirecting and telling a story. And then I also give them the options of the credit card companies of Discover and Citibank that are offering those promotions of 0% interest. And the good news about those is that you can apply for those online and you'll know basically immediately. And I personally had a guy join the team that had filed bankruptcy the month before he applied for the credit card, and he was approved. These credit cards are searching and searching for new customers because of now the wave of the debit cards and online banking and all of those things, so or online shopping. So those are some options. And then also, as you talk her down, remember that we work on what's called a binary system. And what that means is that you have a left side and a right side of your business. And I am literally building one side of your business for you. You just have to build the other side. So I'm here with you every step of the way. Okay, so those are some suggestions as they're going through. Again, one, you did a really great job of helping her to feel comfortable and aligning with her and sharing your story. You know, you might have wanted to share a little bit about your personal experience of what you did to get started, because I know, given your circumstance, Rhonda, money's tight for you. So what did you do to come up with that money? So, but great job with that. And so now I want to go ahead and flip-flop to Haley. And the next common objection on this call is people just being scared, not knowing what they're going to do, not having the time they think that this requires. So I'm going to go ahead and let Haley come off of the audio sharing your story, Haley, with Rhonda.
Okay. So now that you've learned more about the business, let me tell you what's happened. I got started a few months so I could get out of my and stay home with my daughter. So I received the decision package and went through the process as you are right now. I decided to change and get started. So I plugged into the system and worked closely with my mentor. And a few weeks ago, I made $100 in 6 hours. So this business is absolutely incredible and it works. Let's get your business started. Did you want to use the same credit card or a different one today?
I still am not sure I understand exactly what I'm going to be doing. So
Okay,
I
no problem. What we do is, in your business, you have a left side and a right side, and I am already helping you build one side of your business, and then the other side you will build yourself. So I am literally putting people under you to help you out every single day, and I will be with you every step of the way also.
I just get so scared because I've had so many calls from all of these different internet companies, and I've read some reviews, and I'm really scared. I feel like it's a lot of money, and you know, some people are saying it's a scam.
Can you repeat that? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I just scared because I've gotten so many calls from internet people, and they all say it's about their business instead of making money. But I keep reading companies are scams.
Let me jump in here for a minute. Okay, so, and that's a tough one for sure. Okay, so the way I deal with that is that I say that, you know, you can go onto the internet and read anything about anybody. Okay, and I can imagine that if you would go, Rhonda, to the internet and look up, I don't know what kind of car you drive, but go to the internet and Google search the car that you drive. And I can assure you that there's going to be a lot of negative reviews about your car, but you still drive it, right? So why not take a look at this and learn from the people who are absolutely and actually making this thing work for them? Okay, because usually on the internet you get the people who are going through the negative reviews, and nobody really posting the positive reviews. So, you know, and you can always go through and look at the negative reviews for Walmart, Kmart, Olive Garden. So McDonald's, you know, you get burned by their coffee, so there's always going to be negative reviews. So, but why not just take a moment and take some time to really learn, go through the training, and learn from the people who are really making this business successful for themselves. And all we got to do is to get you plugged into the training so that you can learn how this will work for you. And over the next 5 days, what's going to happen is that you're going to plug back into our training where you're going to learn how the products work, how you get paid, how you get customers, and even how to advertise. Okay, and we're going to be able to plug you right back into our advertising co-ops, or you can advertise for yourself. Either way, but all we got to do, Rhonda, is to get you started in your training today. So do you want to use the same card or a different one?
Yeah, I think I should use the same card.
Okay. All right, great. Yeah, when you hear about negative reviews, that's a tough one. You know, but the thing that you want to make sure is that even if, first of all, you're going to want to align with them and say, great question, or, you know, I had that concern too myself, and again, align and redirect, and just make them feel comfortable. And then also, if they really are still stubborn about it, I guess, if you will, just let them know that they have 30 days money back guarantee. Okay, so why not at least take this chance? And if it's still after you get through all of the training and you have that informed consent and you really learn exactly what we do, and it's still not for you, no problem. But you owe it to yourself. You told me you were serious about changing your life, Rhonda. Aren't you serious about changing your life? Absolutely. So you just get back into, and then you also call back up their goals, you know, about getting that financial freedom, that new car, that new home, and reconnect with what's motivating them to be here in the first place. Okay.
Very good.
Any questions about that?
I don't think so.
Okay. One last thing, you know, the next common objection, I guess, is, am I going to have to go door to door to sell these people? I am not a salesperson, so I don't want to sell. You know, why do I have to sell things? Why do I have to have products? Well, you know, and my comeback to that is, well, you want to be a product of the product. You wouldn't be able to tell somebody how much you loved a movie or that they had to absolutely go see this movie or try out this new restaurant if you hadn't eaten there, right? Or if you hadn't seen the movie, you wouldn't be able to say, boy, you really need to go see this movie if you had not seen it. So that's why we need for you to be on the products so that you can be a product of the product and really share what the products have done for you. Plus, you're going to love them. They taste great. And the products for me actually have absolutely changed my life. I've lost 20 pounds since starting on the products. So you're going to want to try them plus so that you can then tell people what they have actually done for you. And no, I am not a salesperson, and I have not told anybody in my family or my friends what I'm doing. And so you don't have to go door to door. Again, you can plug into our advertising co-op, so let us drive business to your websites. Okay? So with that, it's at the bottom of the hour, and I know on Rhonda's coast, it's still early enough to get a dial session in over here on my coast. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the call. And thanks so much, guys, for helping me out tonight. And tomorrow night's training, same time, same place. And what we will be going over tomorrow night is the email leads that are smoking hot. And so we'll be back on the mygpslive.com/Kim for the training tomorrow night on the email leads. So bye for now.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.